Matthews, 325. One of the craftsmen.
Now he is opening up over 700 pounds, just as he should. And this is going to really set the tone and see where is Bob going to be today.
Obviously handled by Marcellus.
I was talking to Bob earlier today, and he said his legs feel good, arms feel good, everything is just ready to go. He just wanted to get under a barbell. And now let's see if he could capitalize on that feeling.
He's lifting as a 120, weighed in at 106.25. He could easily have cut to a 105. Depth for sure. Wow, that was smooth. You gotta respect when a guy is 106 competing in the 120s. It's a David and Goliath matchup. Bobb Matthews, 347.5 for his second attempt. 22.5 kilo jump, that's a big jump.
Now, every lift that Bob has, he needs to make it. He cannot go 7 for 9, 8 for 9, and expect to beat Big Dev going 9 for 9. Every single lift matters.
This is a fight. This is a scrap. As talented as Bob is, he's a 106 kilo man going against a giant like Big Dev, and he can't afford to miss. Looks smooth.
Looks great.
What kind of a jump do you anticipate, Brandon?
Now, with that being a little weird, and I'm used to Bob's sticking point, honestly, I would say maybe like 10 kg jump from there.
Previously, 352.5 was his best. 7.5 kilos up from there. Bob, just a 106 body weight. It's incredible. 360 for him.
Now, remember when I said that he's ballsy? I said 10 kilos. He went up 12.5. So
if you miss this, I mean, even if he hits, it's a close battle. But if he misses, it is really dicey.
But if there's one thing that is everyone has seen in Bob's training is that he unlocks a different animal in him whenever the stakes are up.
And Bob hits and hits big.
Perfect.
You said when the pressure's on, Bob finds another gear. The David and Goliath matchup continues. Bobb Matthews opening with 220 kilos in the 120 kilo class. Bob has hit 240. Now the story with Bob, he had to make some adjustments coming into Powerlifting America, so he hits bench depth with his elbows.
Now, under normal circumstances, this is super easy work for Bob, but we have to see if he hits depth.
He does, and that's smooth.
I think all the questions have been answered.
Yeah, I can easily see 10 kilo jumps right to that PR 240.
Every single time the bar gets loaded up more, he becomes a better lifter every single time.
Isn't it bizarre? But it did look better in his opener.
Every single time. There are lifters like that.
Now, Bobb Matthews, an unheard of 20 kilo jump on bench press. This is going to feel all types of different than his opener.
To see this in training is one thing, but officially on the platform is just nuts.
I had a national championships while in a showdown.
And if there's anyone who could do it, if there's anyone who could do it, it's Bobb Matthews.
Listen, have fun now, because that is not going to happen at Worlds if you get there. You're not going to convince the coaching staff. I got an idea. It's unconventional, but hear me out. Initially, when Bobb Matthews announced he'll be lifting at Powerlifting America Nationals, appeared as though this might be a runaway favorite. Not the case, as Big Dev joined him in the roster, and we have a head-to-head showdown, and Bob is being pushed. And when you push a talented guy like Bob, you get some special outcomes. 245. My goodness.
And we have our first miss.
That's the first miss between Bob and Big Dev. It's only 5 kilos. And Bobb Matthews, 345. This will give him a 945 kilo total. Devin, already at 935.5. They're within 10 kilos of each other, and that means they're within one missed lift of each other. Temp selection is going to be key for these gentlemen.
It's really going to be how big of a jump does Bobb go after this?
I mean, it's hard to call.
Well,
Oh, that was so fast. He's been a little erratic today with a 20-kilo jump on bench press. I don't know if you make a crazy jump on your second deadlift and you miss. My goodness. All right, here we are.
this is his moment. Will he punch his ticket and join the rest of us in Lithuania?
The crowd knows he needs this pull to keep his hopes alive.
This is huge for Team Craft. Come on, Bobb. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he also, like Mike T, revved the engine, but never in doubt, rocking out 378.5.
He hit him with the swivel, making his dance on his way to Lithuania. You couldn't ask for a better experience.
And Bobb looks like he's soaking up that energy as it rolls by him. 390.5. It is a monstrous final pull that'll bring his total to 990.5. An insane total for a 120 lifter who actually, by the way, weighs 106.
Now this, because I know Bobb, is for no other reason than to send a shot and a message to everyone across the world, internationally, that he is here and that he is better than all of you. This is what this deadlift means.
How special a talent is Bobb Matthews, weighing 106 kilos, looking for 990.5.
Come on.
A little too much on the day, but he's a showman for loading it up.
Sure
and Bobb
is.
Matthews
he got cramps.
lived up to the hype.
He is cramping up. But my goodness, to get that off the floor lets me know that if he would have dropped it like another, 10 keys, another 7.5 keys? My goodness.
And there is your Powerlifting America 120 national champion,